So I'm Elizabeth Burk from Social Proof, and thanks for joining us today. I have Jennifer Salzberger from #VidIt here with me today. We were chatting the other week, and I am really amazed by something that she's created that not only leverages social media strategy, but also helps your SEO. So SEO is search engine optimization, and that's helping you rank on Google. So the biggest goals of internet marketers are ranking on Google and leveraging social media management, right? Or social media to help people learn about their business. So I feel like what you've got does both. So if you stick around to the end, you're going to learn about some very interesting technology and see how hashtags, the power of hashtags with video, can help you get on the top of Google. So Jennifer's got some awesome stuff to talk to us about. So we'll go ahead and introduce her. Her business is #VidIt, if you want to look it up. We'll get started. So to start off, tell us about a success that you've had with a client using your technology.
So one of the biggest success that we've had was with one of our first customers, Herb Connolly Automotive, and yes, I'm allowed to use their name, which is great. They wanted to increase specific sales across specific models of brands. So they're an automotive dealer and they have several brands, and they used #VidIt to promote lease options, service warranties, special sale prices, or end of the year type things on models themselves. And in doing so, they were able to get great branding, their words, not mine, at a very low cost with superb positioning for Google search results, which is what you had just mentioned.
Oh yeah, that branding, search results, and I'm sure they saw growth in their business as a result.
Well, they ultimately they got all of those things because they had increased sales. So yes.
Awesome. Well, and I know one thing that concerns a lot of people when it comes to internet marketing is this going to pay off? So it's nice to hear that they've said that they feel like for a low price they got good value for that.
For sure. Anything you pay for today, you definitely want to make sure that you're getting the value for your dollar. We feel that, #VidIt is priced right at $129 a month. I don't mind sharing that for a geo-targeted word or geo-targeted hashtag keywords. So in other words, whatever you're looking for in the city that you're in. We also offer enterprise hashtag keywords that do not include a geo-target, and they're a little bit more expensive, and it's based on what the word is valued at on Google.
That's crazy affordable, guys, for those of you that don't know much about SEO and geo-targeting. So along with your service and your great price, we're just talking about getting results, you have a guarantee that I think is just out of this world. So tell us a little bit about the guarantee that you give to your clients.
So it's pretty simple, Elizabeth. It's real straightforward. 30-day guarantee placement on Google search engine, or you don't pay for it until we actually get your video there. So once a client subscribes with us, it is a monthly fee of $129, which we talked about earlier, and you will only pay that fee if we place you on page 1 of Google search engine results.
That's
it's
amazing.
Simple. It's real simple. Like, we put your money where our mouth is and then prove it to you, which is great.
Yeah. Awesome. So how do you actually make that happen? Because that's a lot to promise, and there's some white hat versus black hat strategies. White hat is, doing things ethically and legally, and black hat is kind of doing things under the radar that maybe that are not appropriate. So how do you deliver on that guarantee without doing any of the illegal stuff?
So that's a great question, and honestly, no one's ever asked me it that way, and I really appreciate you taking the time to explain that to your viewers. So since it is a patent-approved video marketing technology, I can assure you that we only use Google techniques as well as YouTube techniques, and in order to make the guarantee, we do post the video of the client on our actual YouTube channel. And from there, they are able to use the video. We actually recommend that they use it on their actual website and in their social media channels, depending on which ones they're using. They can then take the video, post it wherever they'd like. We encourage that. We want their hashtag to be part of their brand, their video to be part of their brand, because that's how Google indexes video faster than anything else, as we know, on the search engines,
right?
Because they own YouTube.
Yeah, they want Google wants to work very well with YouTube since they own both platforms.
They do, and honestly, YouTube hasn't been a success for Google. Anyone could read about that on the internet. So they're really driving the video home, and all the improvements that they've done over the years have only increased the hashtag Vidit brand, meaning that, again, it's patent approved, so all of the things that we got approved in our patent have only increased because the more Google reduces the search to promote video, meaning in a positive manner, it is actually going to be better for anyone that uses hashtag Vidit.
Wow, that's cool that you could project what was going to happen, or maybe just know the technology well enough that the changes have expanded your success.
So, my grandmother used to have a saying that I won't repeat on your blog. However, I will tell you there is something to be said for being in the right place at the right time. And quite honestly, when I started this, in 2013, I think I was a little premature. So people are really coming into their own right now with video. And like I said, all of those changes that they consistently make to make video more prominent on the Google search engine and YouTube, obviously, it's just going to increase what we've been patent approved for, which is great.
That is great. That's amazing. So I want to hear a little bit more about the history of hashtag Vidit. Where was this idea born? How did it evolve? And you can share some of your personal story in there as well.
Sure. So my personal story, to start off, is in 2013 I was managing search engine optimization for clients as well as Google Ads. Today is what they call it. It used to be called Google Pay-Per-Click back then. And we had quite a great business just consulting. Find It Media was my brand at the time. And I thought, what could I do based on everything I was reading about Google and where they were going? What could I do to give my customers more of a value add on their search engine optimization from an organic standpoint? So I started playing around with videos. So the first video I made was a 15-second customer testimonial, and we associated the hashtag SEO, EBO, PPC, and no one knew at all what it meant. So I went to Vistaprint and I got 5 t-shirts made, and for 5 days I wore these t-shirts around. And yes, I did buy 5. I should have just got one and worn it 5 days or something, but not me. I bought 5 of them, and I actually should have worn it today for our interview. I didn't even think of that. Darn it. So anyway, what I was saying is that I wore that around for 5 days, and people are just curiously nosy. That's what I call it. Only one person asked me what my hashtag on my shirt meant, but in 5 days we got 59 unique views. Which told me,
interesting.
Yeah, which told me that from no one asking me any questions and just people seeing a hashtag, they were curiously nosy enough to go out and see, what does that hashtag mean? So then from there, we branded our own hashtag, which is for Find It Media, which is hashtag Try SEO. And we've promoted that video, and if you look for that hashtag, again, it's hashtag Try SEO, Try SEO, you will see that we pretty much own the page on Google organically, without any paid search, which is a massive bonus to part of what hashtag Vidit does for you. It can help you massively reduce the spend of pay-per-click. Now, not to get into too salesy here, because that's not what this interview is about, but that's an important factor for people to know, especially if they're really big brands and they're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And if they're a small business and they don't have a big brand, it can be a little bit more cost effective for them, which is great. So from there, if you also search Try SEO, you will notice from an organic perspective that our website shows up everywhere, because part of what we do at hashtag Vidit when we're doing the incorporation of a hashtag in a video is we actually show you how to optimize your website. So if you do search that hashtag, you will see how we optimize a website for individual pages of the website to show up as well. And then the grandiose, most spectacular thing in the world is eventually your hashtag will be indexed by Google without the hashtag. And that's where the real money is at, because that's the sweet spot of SEO that everyone's been searching for. So it was just an organic, holistic approach that I used, and I thought, how could I do this? And it evolved into hashtag Vidit.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it was great. Again, right place, right time.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe that it was all happening when it was happening, and now we're real proud of it.
Yeah. Well, and you've had it patented as well, which is significant.
That was a struggle. I mean, and I honestly am so proud of the patent. Can't believe that I got a patent, which is great. It took 47 months, but it worked out.
A long time.
Yeah, it is a long time, and it again, it's using Google and YouTube's platforms in a very white hat way that you pointed out earlier, making sure that we abide by all the rules. We're not doing anything that's black hat techniques or shady. We don't do that, and that's why we're able to make that guarantee as well.
cool.
Yeah.
Love it. Thanks for sharing your story. So this is a patent approved technology. So why is that important? Why is that significant?
So mostly because the YouTube and Google platforms are owned by the same company, which we talked about earlier. Using both of those platforms to leverage video is the best organic result that you will get in today's technology. And what I mean by that is because we know Google indexes video faster than anything else, which I mentioned earlier. That just leverages anything that you do. So if you have a product or a service, or you just want to tell people like I'm telling you right now about my business, and you want to share that message with people, video is the easiest, fastest, quickest way to get your message out there in an incredible way that people don't realize. There's 90 million people viewing video per minute. Like, I don't know if you know that, but more video means more opportunity. Less video means that you're losing 49% of your audience today that you're trying to market your product or service. So it's a pretty big deal, and that's why the patent was so important, because knowing that I'm just using platforms the same way anyone else would, I just figured out a better way to make the mousetrap, if you will, then that's why I feel it's so important. And the fact that the U.S. government acknowledged it and said, hey, yeah, we want to give her this patent is a pretty big deal. I mean, yay for me.
Yes, yay for you. And you're absolutely right about video. When I look around me to people who are on their phones or on social media, all age groups, the younger people that I'm around or the older people that I'm around, they're often on videos.
It's because it's the easiest thing to track their attention. It's to auditory processing. It's you see it and you hear it. So the more auditory processing you can do for a customer in a marketing sense, the more opportunity you have to develop a relationship or a brand, or get their attention on engagement.
So not only are you using the best technology available in terms of getting good results on search engines and things like that, but you're using the platform that is going to most resonate with your audience, grab their attention, and help them remember you.
Right.
That's a big deal.
Thank you.
So hopefully you guys can see why I got so excited about #Vidit and wanted to interview Jennifer, because I think this technology is really astounding and very, very relevant in today's marketing environment. So tell us what, if we've got a listener, someone that's interested in learning more about this technology, what should they do next?
So the next thing they could do is they could go to viditinc.com and they could register for a free demo. And it is a free demo. It takes about 12 minutes of your time for us to walk you through the process of what we do. It's very quick and easy. And then you can also email us at info@viditinc.com, or you can call us at 480-463-4640.
Thank you. And is that demo live? Is it something they schedule, or is it something that just is walks them through on the website?
They would schedule it,
okay,
so that but it is live, so it's a screen share type presentation, or we can come to the client if they're close enough. We have clients all over the U.S., so that's why we have a demo, a screen share demo. But if you're here in Scottsdale or the Arizona area, we'd be happy to come in person and talk to you in person about #Vidit.
Okay, awesome. So that's great, because any specific questions that you may have could get answered during that demo.
Yeah.
12 minutes is definitely worth it to hear about something that could get you on the front page of Google for, was it
$29
$29 a month?
Yeah.
That's
We do have a small setup fee involved with the process, but other than that, that's the cost.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, once again, that contact information is info@viditinc.com, or her number is 480-463-4640. Thanks so much for joining us today, and feel free to reach out to Jennifer if you have any questions. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Appreciate
it was
it.
wonderful.